White ball coming in at half court. Cami has it coming in. I'm sorry. I'm just a one person doing all of this. Cami bringing this one down to Sayla. Sayla having control of that one at the baseline, looking to take this one out. Bobbles that up a little bit. Number 2 battling for it. It's going to be called a jump ball. Blue ball coming out of their own zone. Hopefully the audio works. 15 taking this one into number 4. Number 4 bringing this one out of her own zone. Just fishing for my phone. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky and if I sound a little bit distant. Number 4 giving this one over to number 2. Try to take this one out, but number 4 has it back over to number 1. Number 1 for the Eagles over to number 4 once more. Hands that one over to number 15. 15's chucking that one across the court. Sayla able to pressure up number 2 outside of that three-point line. Looking to give this one off to 15, able to do so for the Eagles. Gives that over to 23 at the outside the right wing, over to number 4 out top to number 2 at the point. Pressured up by Cami, gives that over to 4. Pressured by Sayla, gives that one cross court to number 1. 1 back over to number 4. 4. Sayla able to get called for the push. Chucks that one in. Cami bringing this one away for the Panthers. Goes up for it. Not able to hit it. Hits the backboard. Comes down. Number 2 able to gain control. 2 hangs on for it for her life. And the jump ball goes in Panthers' favor. Cami to inbound this one. Pressured up by number 23 to try to see if she can take a shot at it. Goes into Hannah. Hannah with the shot. Sinks that one down for the Panthers. Number 4 looking for someone to take that one down for the quarterback to play. Number 2 brings this one down. Over to number 15, takes that one down over to 23. 23 with a shot. He would hit that one up on the backboard over to Hannah. Hannah has it down under her own bucket. Gives that off to Jill. Jill takes this one out. Hands that one over to Kylie. Kylie outside the point. Takes this one off towards the right side. Number 2 to eye her up like she's a Krispy Kreme donut. Cami with it now. Cami takes that one in towards that three-point line, stops up, tries to go down towards the paint, able to shoot it up, not able to hit the rim. Jill able to gain control, throwing it up, not able to make that one in either. Number 4 gains control for the Eagles, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a white ball in the Eagles zone. Sayla with a shot, hits the rim, comes back down. Sayla able to gain control once more, brings this one over for the Panthers. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes back down. Number 23 gains control for the Eagles, gives it over to number 4. Bobbles it. Sayla has it under the bucket. Shoots that one up, not able to score. Hits the backboard, goes down to Hannah's fingertips. Looks like we got Hannah on a push from the back. Number 20 coming on for the Eagles, as well as number 24. Number 23 going off. And number 15 takes a little bit of a break for the Eagles. Number 4 throwing this one in at number 2. Number 2 brings this one down, able to control that. Gets that one over to number 20. Gives that back off to number 2 at the point. Tries to get it down. Cami swinging at it, not able to hit it. Number 4 gets that one cross court to number 2. Over to number 2, or number 2 at the point. Gives that one over to number 4. Looks to give it down to number 24, but Hannah steals that one away. Over to Cami it goes, bringing this one out of her own zone. Tries to get it down to Sayla, but stolen. Just like a kid taking a piece of gum off the rack at Walmart. Number 4 tries to get it down. Hannah gets a hand on it. Number 20 gains control. That over to number 4. Number 2 at the point has it. Gets that one down to number 1. Looks to get that over to 24. 24 outside that right corner. Gets that one up top. Number 2 tries to get it, but it goes off Sayla's fingertips and goes out across that half-court line. Number 4 bringing this one back into number 2. Not called over and back because it went off a Panthers fingertip and not a Eagles. Jill tripping over number 24, but still gets up and gets back into the action. Number 2 hands that one off to number 4 outside that right wing, gives it off to number 2 out towards the point. Bobbles that one. It's going to be called over and back. Panthers ball at half court. Cami's going to be the one inbounding it. Or Kylie's going to be the one inbounding it, like I said. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't screw up. Cami has it outside at the point. Looking to get that down into the paint to Hannah. Hannah turn, fakes a shot, goes down towards the baseline, shoots that one up, hits the rim, comes back down. Number 4 gains control for the Eagles. Looking to take this one out, takes her time with it. No pressure, she lost her dribble, gives that one off to number 20. 20 stops at that half-court line. A substitution. Hannah comes on, and as well as number 10 for the Eagles. Number 1 taking the bench for the Eagles, and Kylie takes a bit of a breather for the Panthers. Sayla to give this one into Cami. Cami has it now for the Panthers. Takes her time with it. No pressure. We should be getting towards the 1 minute mark of this quarter. I cannot see the clock, so Your guess is as good as mine. Jill turning, shooting, hit the backboard, goes off of the fingertips of an Eagle. It looks like number 4 gains control, loses her dribble, gets that one down to Kana. Kana controls that one at half court. Number 10 able to get a hand on it. 24 turning, no one to beat, gives that one off to number 20. 20 at the three-point line of the Panthers. Sayla get caught with her hand in the cookie jar. It's going to be a blue ball out of bounds on the right side of the Panthers zone if you're looking at it from half court. Number 4 throwing this one into number 2. Pressured up by Cammie quite vigorously. Number 10 over to number 4 on the right wing. Takes her time. Gives a one off to number 2 at the point. Looks to bounce this one into the action. Number 24 with a shot. Hits the rim, comes back down. Goes off hand and over to Cammie. Cammie bringing this one out. Hits that half-court line. Pressured up. Number 10's hitting Sayla in the back, trying to get back into the play. Hits the rim, comes down. Shot from Cammie. Number 4 brings this one away. Pressured up by Sayla. Takes this one down that right wing. Spins, gives this one into number 2. Not able to control. Gives it over to 20. 20 over to number 4. Hands that one off to number 2 at the point. Looks to take this one down towards the right side, goes out of bounds, off a blue, and it's going to be a Panther ball in their own zone. Cammie to take a break, and Kylie comes in. Sayla has it at half court. Tries to get around number 20. Hits the baseline, drives in, throws that one up, blocked away by number 10. Number 24 has it, giving that one over to number 4 in her own zone. Eagles ball. Sayla to eye up number 4. 4 takes her time. Throws that one up for Kylie to intercept. Gives that one over to Sayla. Down low, and the Panthers on the attack. Hits the rim, comes down, but they're going to draw the block. Blue 10 called on the block. Got 2 shots for the Panthers. Sayla going to be the shooter today. First shot not able to go in. See what her second shot looks like. Sayla able to go up with that one, not able to sink it though. Number 24 getting a hand on it, but Kana going up for the shot. Called for another block. You can focus. There we go. 24 called on the push. It's going to be 2 shots. Kana going to be the shooter. Kana shooken up a little bit from that play. Checking for blood. Hits the front part of the lip. Let's see what a second shot it's looking like. Might be a moneymaker. Hits the left side of the bucket this time, and it looks like 20 gives it over to number 4 for the Eagles. Able to gain control. Takes her time, keeps her composure. Pressured up by Sayla. Taking this one down towards the left side. 10 goes to number 4. Hannah gets called for the block. 2 shots for number 4 off the Eagles. I would use their names, but I do not have their first names. And I do not want to butcher their last names. Hits that shelf, the evil shelf. We got a substitution for both sides. Number 20 going on for number 24. And Mia coming on. And Kana's going to take a little check out what's going on. If there's any blood, if there's any injury of any kind. Number 4 with the shot. Hits the shelf, comes back out once more. Kylie realizes she's not attacking on this net and gives it off to Sayla. Sayla gets that one off to the right side to Mia. Gives that one over to Sayla once more at the point. Kylie sets a block. Sayla loses her dribble. Hands that one off to Kylie. Kylie outside that 3-point line gives it over to Sayla. Sayla bringing this one in. Stops up, gives it over to Kylie once more with a 3-point shot like it's nothing. But the Titanic. Wait, I screwed that up. Whoops. Number 4 bringing this one out. It's pressured up by Sayla. Able to keep control, hits that three-point line, gets that one down and across, not able to make that one connect with a pass. Number 20 bobbles it, out of bounds it goes. Panthers ball coming in. I think I might give our team a little bit of a spark with that three-point glorious shot. Sayla gives that one into Mia. Turns back, gives it off to Sayla. Looks to take this one for a walk around the park. Takes it down towards the baseline. Able to shoot that one up, not able to make that one in. Number 4 has it for the Eagles. Coming down. Gets around the block, hands that one into number 10. Shot rebound is controlled by Jill, bringing this one out for the Panthers. Hits that half-court line, bringing this one in. Hands that one off to Kylie. Kylie taking her time. Pressured up by number 20. Gives that off to the left side to Mia. Mia bringing this one down. Hands that one off to Sayla. Sayla tries to drive down towards the baseline. Gets it. Pushes in. Gives that one off to Hannah. Hannah bobbling it. Tries to get that one out off to number 20. Controls that one for the Eagles. Joe to poke at that a few times. Number 4 with it for the Eagles. Bringing this one down. Kylie with the block. Got a blue ball in the Panther zone. 15 giving this one into number 4 outside that three-point line with a shot. Hits the rim, bobbles around, goes off number 10 and out of bounds. Number 10 gives that off to number 20. Shot goes up. Not able to make that one in for 2 points for the Eagles. I can't see the scoreboard, or else I'd give it to you. Sayla bringing this one out for the Panthers. Able to hit that three-point line. Tries to take this one down. Stops at the corner. Shoots that one up for 3. Not able to make it in. Number 15 controls over to number 4. Bringing this one off to the left side. Across that half-court line. Hits the three-point line. Drives down into the paint. Shoots that one up. And scores. Number 4 able to put another 2 points up for the Eagles. Kylie chucking this one out to half court. Standing control is Sayla. Sayla looks to take this one down. Gives that one off to Kylie. Back over to Sayla it goes with the give and go. She hits the paint. She shoots it up. And able to sink that one down for 2 points. Number 4 takes that one down to 22 with a shot, 2-pointer. Not able to make that one in, and that is the end of the quarter. We'll be right back. Yeah, I know, it's one of the wires. I'm not sure which it is, though. We'll switch it to the... What's on the bottom? We'll switch the top and the bottom. Did that fix it? All right, we have a little bit of camera technical difficulties, but yeah. System isn't the best today. I don't know what it is. We got number 10 to inbound this one for the Eagles in this final quarter of play. Takes this one into number 4, takes control at half court, brings this one in. Chucks this one down to number 20 on the right wing. Gives that off to number 4 once more. Takes this one in. Shoots that one up. Not able to make that one in. It's called for a block. Going to call Kana on the block. Two shots for number 4. First one going up. Hits the shelf. Comes back down. Second shot going up, hitting the shelf, coming back down. Hannah able to gain control, giving this one off to Cami. Number 10 with it for the Eagles, bringing this one into number 4. Takes this one out of her own zone, hits at her own three-point line, takes this one out towards the half court. Shoots that one down to number 20, over to number 10 on the right corner, able to get this one off to 15. Eagles gaining possession, gives that over to number 20. Called for the travel is number 15, coming out with the Panther ball in their own zone. Going to be an inbound off to the side for the Panthers, giving this one into Hannah as Cami. Back over to Cami it goes. Hits the half-court line. Takes this one down and in. Gives that one off to Juliana on the left side. Turns, gives that one over to Kana. Tries to bounce this one in towards the paint. Stops, shoots that one up, hits the rim. Not able to go down. Hannah shooting that one up. Plays a little pinball up with it, with the ball on the rim. It looks like the Eagles able to gain control. Number 10 giving this one over to number 4 in her own zone. Hits the half-court line, bringing this one into the Panther zone. Down low. Not able to control the pass. It's going to be a white ball in their own zone. Cami giving this one into Mia. Mia turning to take this one out. Mia has it. Chucks that one down, bobbled up, unable to gain control is Kana. Kana losing control over to number 4. It goes for the Eagles. Taking this one out is number 4. Across that half-court line, hits the three-point line, tries to travel down, turns with it, gets that one up into the air, and takes that one home. Mia has it now for the Panthers, bringing this one out from the inbound from Cami. Takes her time. Chucks that one off to the left side to Kana. Kana with it now on the left wing. Eyed up by number 20. Able to take this one out to the point to Cami over to Juliana. It goes on the left wing, giving it over to Hannah on the left corner. Taking this one down towards the paint. Stops, shoots. Not able to make that one in. Hitting the rim and coming down to number 4. Bringing this one out for the Eagles. Chucks that one down and long. Number 10 with 1 to beat. Shoots it up. Scores. 2 more points on top of their heap of points for the Eagles. Mia bringing this one out, hits that half-court line, looking for her options, gives it off to Cami. Cami at the point, tries to take this one over towards the right wing, softens it up, gives it over to Mia. Mia takes it down towards the right corner, swatted away by number 15. Number 4 has it now coming down for the Eagles. Shot does not go up and in. Kana has it now coming out of her own zone. Gets that one down to Hannah. Hannah looking for a shot, able to get that up, hits the rim, goes down! 2 points on the board, on top of whatever they had. Number 4 taking the control for the Eagles. Takes her time off to the right side. It goes to number 15. Takes it inside the three-point line. Shoots that one up. Hits the rim. Comes back down. Kana there to gain control. Gets that one long out to Cami, intercepting that one. Bringing this one out for the Panthers on the right side. Chucks that one down low. Goes to Mia, keeping that one alive. Still going out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle ball. It's going to be an Eagle ball in their own zone. Number 10 with it, giving this one over to number 4. Kylie there to cause some havoc. Number 4 has it now for the Eagles. Kylie retreats. Able to get this one over to 23. 23 looking for her options. Gets this one down. Sayla able to take this one away for the Panthers, bringing this one down against number 4 on defense. Hits the paint, gets that one up, gets her own rebound with it. It's going to be coming down the other way, calling Sayla stepping on the line with control of the ball. It's going to be number 10 to inbound this one to number 4. Sayla tries to jab this one away, but not able to do so, bringing this one out for the Eagles. It's at half-court line, bringing this one out. The rim comes back down, and Jill able to gain control, getting this one over to Hannah. Takes her time with it. Shoots that one up, hits backboard, comes down. 24 able to gain control of that, and it's going to be called a jump ball. We're going to keep it down in the Eagles zone. It's going to be a white inbound. Panthers sporting the white and the Eagles sporting the blue. And just in case the camera's just really messed up, Sayla here. Out at the point, takes it down, shoots that one up, hits the backboard, comes down to number 10, gets that one over to number 4, bringing this one out of her own zone, hits that half-court line, bringing this one into number 23, following this one, able to get control over number 10. Looking to get this one off to the point, number 4 bringing this one out and around, eyed up by Sayla. Looks like she's going to bring this one off to the left side, looking for any options she could possibly have. Sayla's still sticking with her. Gets that one down to 23. 23 with the shot, not able to make that one in. Hannah has control for the Panthers, bringing this one out. Nice, slow, and steady. Got a little bit of haste, wants to get a few more points on the board for the Panthers. Goes for a layup, not able to make that one in. Hits the rim, comes down to 24's hands. It's going to be, the whistle going to be blown. Play is dead, and it's going to be a blue ball coming out of their own zone. And call Hannah with the foul. Number 10 to inbound this one for the Eagles. Off to number 4, takes her time with it. Nice, slow, and steady. No rush. Team has the lead. Eagles leading the Panthers. I'm not sure what the score is, though. Number 4 giving this one over to 23. Pressured up by Kylie. Taking this one out towards the point. Hands out one down to 15. Over to 24 on the right corner. Gets that one up to number 10, but not able to do so. Hannah takes this one away over to Kylie. Kylie bobbles it, but gains control at half court. Off to the right side it goes. Off to the right wing with this three-point shot. Not able to make that one in, hitting the right side of the rim. Kana has it. Blue 24 caught on the push against Kana, I believe it was. Got a white ball in the Eagle zone. Kylie gonna inbound, or Jill gonna inbound this one. Gets that one over to Kana. Kana inside that left corner, gives it off to Sayla outside the left wing. Travels down towards the baseline, hits it, gets that one up, shoots, not able to score. Hits the front part of the rim. Kana with the secondary, hits the backboard, comes down to Jill with control, gets that one up, not able to make that one in. Number 4 walks away with it for the Eagles. 1 to beat, able to get that one around her back, not able to gain control. Shoots, hits the rim, comes down to Kana. Kana bringing this one out for the Panthers. Hits that half-court line, stops, gives that one off to Hannah. Hannah back over to Kana. Kana at that free throw line, chucks that one over to the right side. Sayla takes it over towards the paint, shoots that one up, hits the back part of the rim, comes out to Hannah. Kana has it now on the left side, shoots that one up, not able to make that one in. Hannah keeps that one alive. Over to number 4 for the Eagles. It goes down the left side. She goes, hits that three-point line, chucks that one down to number 20 with the shot, scores. Number 10 making the points. My bad. We got a timeout for the Panthers. 15-31 is the score. Panthers are trailing by just a little over their own score. Panthers definitely picking up their pace in this fourth quarter. They're making a lot less mistakes. They're playing more vicious, but the Eagles answering just about everything they've thrown at them. Scott has a master plan behind this all. See how well he delivers it to the players and how well the players execute. Looks like the JV team's going to take the court, and I don't know half of them. So, guess what I'm going to do? Okay. Lesity or Cessity? I don't know what number 10's name is. We're going to have some fun with this. We're just going to call her Cessity. All right. That works for me. Okay. So we got the Panther JV coming into the fray. We're going to see what goes cracking on. Full 5-man switcheroo. We got an inbound in the Panther zone. We're going to see which two decide to take this one in. Excuse me. Olivia giving this one into Mia. Mia bringing this one out at half court. She goes. Looking at all of her options. Gives that one over to Brooke. Brooke turning. Goes off a little bit of a bobble. Gets that one off to the left wing to Mia. Mia bringing this one to town. Gets that one across the crease. Bobbled up by number 2, but Juliana keeps control. Over to Olivia. Back over to Mia. Mia outside at the point. Looks to take some action happen in those fingertips of hers while she has possession of the ball. Goes over to the right wing. Stops, shoots. Scores! Look at her go! We had a timeout for the Eagles. Holy smoke. The building just lifted 3 inches off of its moorings. We had a substitution, 23 coming out. We had a blue timeout, but just for the substitution. We saw this last game where a team would use a substitution, or it's an inbound. A team would use a timeout just to substitute on the fly. 23 to chuck this one in for the Eagles. Over to number 20. Man, I've never seen the crowd so happy for 2 points in their life. Number 23 giving this one off to number 1. Taking this one up towards around the right wing. Pressured up by Brooke. Brooke can giving her what for. Gives that off to number 2 at the point. 2-eyed up by Mia. Looking around, takes that one over to number 21. 21 bobbling it. Keeps control over to number 23. Take a break for the rim, able to shoot that one up. Hits the rim, comes down. Mia just absolutely clobbering 2 of the Eagles to take away that ball. 23 plays a little keep away. And 23 able to make that one just out of the sheer height she has over the other team. Mia bringing this one out, hits that half-court line. Panthers have it in the Eagles zone. Looks to give that one off to Juliana. Juliana gains control with her face a little bit, but whatever works. Mia has it outside that three-point line. Gives that one back over to Juliana, off to the right wing. Gives that one back over to Mia once more with a shot. Hits the rim, comes down to 23. 23 bringing this one away for the Eagles. Mia keeping pace with her. Takes a swat at that one, goes up, shoots, does not score, and looks like we're going to have a foul on our hands. They're going to call Mia on the arm. Look at her go. It's not a game till you foul out. The John Braun method. Shot goes up. Number 23 hits the rim, comes back down off the left, kind of the left back side of it. Secondary shot. Let's see what she can do with it. 23 being the shooter. Shot is short. It's going to be out of bounds. Panther ball inbound. If the foul shot of the final shot of a series could be one, could be two. If a final foul shot does not hit the rim or the backboard, it is just called out of bounds for the defending team. Mia almost sinking a 3-point shot there. 21 gaining control over to number 23. 23 has control, chucking this one up and over to number 1. Number 1 with the shot. Hits the rim, goes down, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the ball game. Hold on a second. 33-17 being the final score. 17 for the Panthers and 33 for the Eagles. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back with the junior varsity game. The away team's bookkeeper was a little bit late, so we're just kind of setting everything up right now. Sorry for the wait. And I'm all set up. We ready to roll yet? I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. You ready? Ready to rock? Ready to roll? Look at how nervous they are. They're just making them suspenseful wait. I mean, Aaron looks ready to grow. Ready to grow.
Good evening and welcome to the boys varsity game tonight between the Eagles from First Baptist Christian and the Panthers from the Slippery Rock Homeschool Group. I'm going to announce the starting lineups. First from the visiting Eagles team. Number 0, Derek Butterworth. Number 2, Ben Drake. Number 5, Aaron Drake. Number 10, Ryan Creator. And number 23, Nate Arrington. Starting for the home team, the Panthers tonight, number 4, Drew Rosselli. Number 13, Luke Funty. Number 33, Sean Herante. Number 30, Ben Hollenbaugh. And the senior starting tonight, number 32, Matt Holmes.
Alrighty, we're ready to rock and roll between these two teams. Looks like Luke Funty gonna take his signature spot in that face-off circle, as I like to call it, also known as the jump ball. I don't know what the technical term is for the circle. Don't heckle me. We got Ryan taking a jump ball off with Mr. Funty himself. Able to gain control. It's Funty. Ball has to exit the circle. Or we got Ryan throwing this one into Derek. Derek taking control for the First Baptist team. Able to get this one over to Aaron, off to the right side to Nate. Back over to Aaron it goes. Back to Nate. Checks that one down and in. Shot goes up and 2 points on the board for the Eagles. Ryan able to sink the 2-pointer for First Baptist. Ben able to chuck this one down to Drew. Drew down on the right corner, chucks that one down the baseline to Funty. Turns, shoots. Scores for the Panthers. Tied it up at 2 apiece with 7:30 on the clock. Here comes Derek coming out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line up to that 3-point line. Approaches it. Gets that off to the left side. Looks like Aaron's going to chuck it back in. Off to the right side it goes. Nate with a shot. Scores for the Eagles. It's inbound. This one is Ben over to Matt. Matt taking this one out to quarterback the play for the Panthers. taking this one down the left wing, able to shoot that one off to Drew. Drew chucking that one up. Shooting that, hits the rim, comes down. Number 5 taking this one up to Derek. Derek coming out with speed. Shoots that one up, hits the rim, comes back down, and is able to sink that one for 2. 6-2 is the score with under 7 minutes to go. Here comes Matt. Matt looking to take this one down towards the left wing. Stops up, throws that one up. Able to control that one is Ben with a shot. Sean with a shot, dang it. Fonte with a shot, not able to make that one in. Goes off of Ben Drake. Here goes Drew, bounces that one into Matt. Matt with a shot, shoots and scores! 4-6. Panthers down by 2, 6:30 on the clock. Here comes Mr. Drake himself, Aaron being his first name. Nate giving this one off, shot goes up, does not in. And it looks like Ben Drake able to gain control, shooting that one up, hits that one in and down for 2. 8-4 is the score. Panthers down by 2, 6:15 on the clock. Matt trying to deke out. Matt trying to deke out Aaron Drake. Goes off Matt and out of bounds. Goes into Derek. Derek taking his time coming into the Panthers zone. Approaches that three-point line, looks around. Able to get that off to the left side to Aaron. Aaron brings that over. Nate giving that one back over to Aaron. Aaron taking this one down the left side, hits that baseline, throws that one in. Ben Drake goes down, pressures in, goes up, and shot goes off. Foul is called. Fonte with the push. It's going to 2 shots for the Eagles. Ben Drake the shooter. Hits that right lip and somehow uses the force to throw that one in. Secondary shot, able to hit that one in like it's nothing but biscuits and gravy. Look at him go. Matt throwing this one in back over to Ben. Ben giving this one back over to Matt. Aaron Drake to pressure him out towards that half-court line. Drew has it down on the right wing. Throws that one up, not able to make that one in. Goes off onto Mr. Drake's hands. Aaron takes this one down over to Nate. Shoots that one up, hits the rim, goes down and in for the Eagles. 12-4, I believe, is the score. I cannot see the Panthers side of things, but it's Matt giving this one over to Ben for the Panthers. Bringing this one down, hits half-court, gives that one over to Matt. Gets that one down towards the right side of Drew. Gets that one in, goes off a Eagles' hand, hits the backboard, comes down to Derek. Derek bringing this one out. Takes that one across the crease. Aaron shoots that one up, hits the backboard, goes off of Ben Drake's hands and over to Ben for the Panthers. Bobbles that one, gives that one over to Derek in his own end. Derek brings this one over across that half-court line with 5:05 on the clock. 12 points for the Eagles, 4 for the Panthers. Ben Drake looking down at the baseline, pressured up by Matt, tries to take this one out and around, takes it for a walk, loses his dribble, trying to get this one out, able to chuck that one up to Derek at the point. Turning and shooting, not able to make that one in, goes out of bounds. Panther ball in their own zone. Ryan not able to sink that shot. Ben bringing this one out of his own zone. Takes time, Panthers with possession, gives that one over to Matt. Matt on the left side, chucks that one down low. Drew bobbles that one and goes out of bounds. Here comes Derek coming out of his own zone. Slows down. Gives out a few orders. Takes that one over to the right side of Nate. Nate with the ball. Gives that one back out to the top. Swatted away by Ben. Looks like Aaron Drake coming back into his own zone to gain control for the Eagles. No pressure up to the half-court line. Throws that one down to Ben Drake. Travels down inside the crease. Whistle's blown. Going to call Matt Hones on the call. It's going to be a blue inbound. Here comes Ryan to chuck this one in over to Derek. Derek outside that three-point line, shoots that one up and scores! 15 for the Eagles, 4 for the Panthers. 4:10 on the clock. Here comes Ben. Ben taking his time. Timeout for the Panthers. 15-4 is the score. 4:01 on the clock. Looks like both teams are coming out of the gate strong. The Eagles coming out stronger than the Panthers, though. Panthers might just not be feeling it. There are some days that you just don't click with each other. You don't play quite as well as a well-oiled machine as you think you would. And it's not every day you're going to come out with a full steam ahead. Full head of steam, full steam ahead. It's a potato-tomato call, but Yeah, some days you just have off days. Looks like the Eagles have crisp passing. They're able to hit shots up. Even if they don't make them 100% of the time, they make it the majority of the time. Got a lot of options down low. Panthers need to tighten up down under that bucket. 30 seconds still remaining in the full timeout. I got to fill that with something. You guys want to hear a joke? I'm not a comedic. I'm not a single comedic. I might be a comedi. Multiple comedi. See a herd of comedi out in the grass, just grazing a little bit. I don't know. All right, let's take it back to the action. 4:15 is the score. 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter between the Eagles and the Panthers. Here's Matt to take this one up the Drew. Drew pressured by Ryan outside of that right wing. Gives that one back over to Matt. Matt eyed up by Aaron, but gets that one down low. Fonte shoots, hits the rim, comes down, goes off of Nate. Aaron to call that one going off of Sean instead. Here comes Derek. Derek bringing this one out for the Eagles. Hits that half-court line. Takes his time. 3:40 and counting. Gives that one over to Aaron Drake. Takes that one down the left wing. Hits the baseline. Shoots that one up and over. Gives that one over to Derek. Derek shoots that one and sinks 3 more pointers. There's 3 more rocks into the lake. It's an 18-4 game. Panthers trailing. Gives that one over to Drew. Drew on the right wing. Looking to take this one down the baseline. Stops. Gets it at the right corner. Gets that one down into Sean. Sean with a shot. Scores! Gives the Panthers a little bit of life in this drought. Derek bringing this one out for the Eagles. It's an 18-6 game. Gets that one out to the point. Aaron Drake giving that one over to Nate. Derek throws that one down low to Ben Drake for the Eagles. Throws that one out, bobbles it. Diving for it was Ryan. Not able to control that one. Going to be Panther ball at half court. 2:55 on the clock. Panthers at 6 and the Eagles at 18. We're going to have Ben to inbound this one for the Panthers. Oh, we have a substitution. Give me a second. Got to get names. Matt coming into the zone for the Panthers. Hits that one over to Drew. Drew with a shot. Hits the rim, comes down. Ben swatting that one back into the mix. Sean with the ball. Shoots. Not able to score off that one, and it looks like 21's going to gain control. Give me a second to find his name. Nick. Okay, we have it there coming out of his own zone for the Eagles. Hits that half-court line. Approaching that three-point line, eyed up by Ben from the Panthers. Out at the point. Takes his time with it, looks for an opening, gives that over to Nate Arrington on the right side, gets that back out top to Aaron Drake. Drake looking for an option, gets that one over to Ben Drake, his brother, down low, trying to bobble around. Shoots that one up, not able to score, hits the back side of the rim and comes out to Matt's hands for the Panthers, bringing this one out with 2:19 on the clock. 18-6 is still the score. Panthers are down by 12. He dribbles into the paint, throws that one over to Sean. Sean shoots and scores with the assist of Matt. Derek getting an inbound. 8-18 is the score. Panthers only down by 10 at this point. 2:04 on the clock. And here comes Derek looking up, looking at his enemies like it's nothing. Gives that one to Nate, down low to Aaron. Gives it over to Ben, his brother. Turns with it, travels down that baseline. We're going to call him for a travel. Ben Drake is called for the travel. There's going to be a Panther ball coming out of their own zone. We got a substitution. Ryan coming back into the fray, and it looks like Nate Arrington's going to take the bench, as well as Jacob. Subs in for Ben Drake. Matt trucks out one down to Drew. Drew travels that baseline, shoots this one, stops, pivots, gives this one back out to Matt. Matt leaving his zone. Team just was not in click there. Aaron throwing this one into Derek, bringing it out of the Eagles' zone. 1:36 on the clock and counting in this first quarter between these two teams facing off. Throwing this one back out was Jacob, but intercepted by the hand of Ben. Matt traveling down, shoots this one up, hits the rim, goes in like it's nothing but biscuits and gravy. 18-10 is the score. Panthers are able to gain a little leadway on the Eagles here. 0 over to Aaron with a shot, not able to hit that one up. Looks like coming down with that is Sean. Over to Matt, bringing this one down. Matt pressured up by Aaron Drake up towards the point, shoots this one up, not able to make that one up, but a call is made. Going to call Jacob on the Eagles side. And it's going to be 2 shots for Mr. Hones. 56.7 on the clock. Those are seconds, by the way. We're not in this for the long haul. They able to sink that first one like it's the Titanic. Look at him go. Nate Arrington subbing in for Aaron Drake. Both the Drake brothers on the bench at this point. Able to sink 2 out of 2 on those free throws. Inbound goes into number 0, also known as Derek. Takes this one to town at the point. Pressured up by Ben from the Panthers. Stops for the three-point shot. Shoots. Not able to score on that. Hits the right side. Down it goes. 21. I'm looking for his name right now. Don't heckle me. Here comes Matt with it for the Panthers. Pressured up by Nate Arrington at the point. Gets this one down and over to Drew. Drew trails in. Hits it over to Sean. Sean shoots and scores! Panthers making their way back to town. 18 for the Eagles. 14 for the Panthers. Only 4 points separate these two teams at this point. 20 seconds remaining and counting. Derek takes this one out and around town. Hands this one off to Arrington. Goes over towards the right side. Chucks that one down to Derek once more. Throws it over to Jacob. Jacob, big man down campus. Blocked away by Funty. Here comes Matt the other way with 3 seconds and counting. It goes out of bounds. It's out of bounds off of blue, and it's going to be a white ball with 1.9 seconds on the clock. Here comes Ben with the inbound. Chucks that one in. We got a substitution. Jacob going off onto the bench, and it looks like Ben Drake is back into the action to finish off this first quarter. Ben here to inbound it, right behind the Gorilla Bar. Checks that one down into Drew. Drew shoots. Does not score. Hits the shelf and comes out. 18 for the Eagles and 14 for the Panthers. It was a nice shot, but valiant effort. And that'll be it for the first quarter. Both the Panthers coming out of the gate strong in that last few minutes of play. And the Eagles just starting to lose a little bit of their footing. Looks like the coach is a little upset with both of the Drakes a little bit. Yeah, that's all I really have for you. All right, how smooth is the stream going? Give us your feedback. Sorry for the guys' game. We're trying a few new wires up here, including an audio extender, and I plugged it into a different port than I normally do into my computer. And I guess it didn't like that, so there was no audio for like the beginning of the game, and also a lot of flickering visually. All right, we're ready to rock and roll in the second quarter. 18-14 is the score. Panthers are only down by 4 to the Eagles. Bounce goes in to Matt. Matt eyed up by Nate Arrington out towards the point. Goes down to Drew out the baseline. Sean shoots that one up, hits the rim, comes down. Ben Drake gains control, bounces that one out of bounds though. Panthers ball down low in the Eagles territory. Let's see if they can make some magic happen tonight. Hello, camera. Drew giving this one into Matt, taking this one to town, gives that one off to Funty. Funty bobbling that one, looks for an outlet, gives that one over to Ben. Ben for the Panthers, shooting this one up, hits the nothing and goes down, but foul is called. You call Ryan on the foul. A little bit of an arm. Not sure the legitimacy of the call. I kind of blinked. Hits the shelf and comes back down. Let's see if he's able to pull it back together for at least a point out of this. He can do it. I called it. He able to sink that one down. 15-18 the score. 7:42 on the clock. Here comes Aaron Drake out of across the half court. Let's check that left side. Derek giving that one back over to Aaron. Checks that one down low to Ben. Ben Drake taking this one down the line. Travels with it. They're going to call a block, though. Matt Hones with the block. We got a substitution. Oh, no, I forgot his name. Is that Nick? I think that's Nick. Quote me on that. I dare you. All right, that is Nick. Looks like Ryan's going to take the bench for the Eagles. I'm way too zoomed in. I'm sorry. Nate Arrington not able to sink that shot. Goes down to Drew's hands, coming away with the Panthers. Hands that one off to Mr. Hones. Gets that over to Drew once more on the right side. Hits that baseline. Shoots this one up past Ben Drake. Able to get control as Ben Drake as well. 7:11 on the clock. Here comes Derek out of his own zone for the Eagles. Inside half court line. Checks that one over to Aaron. Aaron traveling down. Loses control, goes off of Drew and out of bounds. It's going to be a blue ball down on the Panther territory. Eagles sporting that blue and the Panthers sporting the gray. Here comes Aaron with a shot. Blocked away by Drew. Look at him go. He's doing a thing. 6:58 on the clock. Here's the inbound over to Aaron once more. Shoots it up. Hits. Oh, that was a block. Look at him go. He did it twice. Pass goes into Aaron. Aaron shoots at 3 points. Not able to hit that one. Hits the shelf. Comes down to Ben Drake. Bobbles it up twice. It goes over to Aaron Drake with a shot. Not able to make that one in. It looks like Funzy's going to come down with that one. Pressured by Aaron Drake. Gives that one over to Matt. Sold. I needed a drink. Takes that one down to Drew. Drew at the 3-point line. Travels in. Hits the paint. Shoots that one up. Not able to score. Gets that one down. Looks like the handler is going to be Aaron Drake coming out of his own zone. Down the right wing with speed. He gets that 3-point line. Getting inside. Gives that one over to Derek. Derek looking for an option. Gives that one over to Nate Arrington. Goes down that line. Baseline. Shoots that one up. Hits the backboard. It hits the rim. Comes down to Ben Drake. Bobbles that one up to Matt Holmes. In control for the Panthers. Bringing this one out. 6:20 on the clock. Checks that one down and long to Drew. Drew not able to gain control. Out of bounds it goes. 15-18 is the score. 6:15 on the clock in this second quarter. Nate Arrington has checked this one in, but no, there's a timeout by Blue, also known as the Eagles. I'll get the name right. 18-15 is the score. Panthers trailing by 3, but they can still come back very easily. They've made many points before. They can make more points now. They've seen a little bit of a weakness in the Eagles. They're not made of stone. They're not made of steel. They're not even made of brick. There's not many brick wall. Not even one brick wall. Okay, that's a lie. I think Mark and Jacob on the Eagles team could very well be a very nice brick wall. Oh, this is a full timeout. I gotta space out. I gotta slow down my talking so I don't have to think as fast. I think the Panthers are gonna come out of the gate just chomping away at the Eagles. Not sure. I wouldn't call either of these teams out to the Fat Lady Sings at the end of this fourth quarter, but we're not even we gotta go through 2 quarters to get there. We got 4 minutes roughly in the second, if I remember correctly. Both teams have much time to analyze what the other team's doing and to react to it. It looks like both teams are ready to go. Got an inbound for the Eagles in their own zone to start off the quarter, or this resumption. Is that a word? The act of resuming something. Resumption. 6:15 on the clock. I wasn't even close with the 4-minute guess. Here comes Derek. Derek checks that one off to the left side to Aaron. Gives that one down to Ryan. Back out top to Derek. Derek with a shot. Swishes that like it's biscuits and gravy. Look at him go. 21-14. Panthers lead starting. Panthers catching up, starting to lose traction. Here comes Matt with a shot. Quick answer from Matt. 17-21. 4-point difference once more between these two teams. Here comes Derek over to Aaron. Aaron Drake taking this one to town. So intercepting that one is Funty. Funty giving this one off to the right side. Drew coming out of his own zone with 5:36 on the clock. Taking a walk through town. Chucks that one across the crease. Goes off Sean's hand and over to Ben Drake. Bringing this one out for the Eagles. It's that half-court line. Gets that one off to the right side. Derek traveling over to Matt. Or not Matt. His name's Nate. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's a note to myself. That was not sarcasm to me. You're going to call Ben on the foul. Ben able to get a hand on that one, but it goes to Derek anyway. Swishes down another 3-pointer like it's nothing but a nice cookies and milk. Oh, I bit my tongue. This is not feeling happy, fun time for me right now. Here's Drew down on the right corner, travels in towards the baseline. Onto that, the Funty. Funty shoots. Scores! Plays ring around the rosy. It's got pockets full of posy. 5 minutes remaining on the clock for the second quarter, and here comes Derek across that half-court line looking for his options. Takes that one over to Aaron, giving that off to the right side to Nate Arrington. Aaron has it once more. Gets that one down. Bobbling that one is Derek and not able to control that one. Panther ball coming out of their own zone. 4:45 on the clock. 24 for the Eagles and 19 for the Panthers. I got to lean over. I can't see the scoreboard from here. Here comes Matt giving this one over to Drew. Drew off towards the right out of bounds line. Travels in. Hits that paint. Shoots it up. Not able to score on that one. Nate Arrington coming out with it, bobbled away. Able to gain control is Drew going off of Drew and out of bounds. It's going to be a white ball. What? They're going to call it a blue, or they're going to call it a Panther ball going off of Nate Arrington. Just under 4:30 on the clock. It's a 24-19 game. Right? Right. Matt looking for his options. Gives that one into Luke. Luke pressured up by Ben Drake. Called for the travel. Funcy pleading his case to the court not buying that one for even a cent. Here comes Derek across that half-court line, takes possession for the Eagles. Looking off to the right side, goes left. Takes that one off to the left side to Aaron. Aaron chucking that one down, goes off of the hand of Matt Hones and out of bounds. 4:06 on the clock. It's a 24-19 game. Panthers down by 5. Look at that quick math skills. Here's Ryan chucking this one in for the Eagles. Chucks that one out to Derek. Derek outside that three-point line, gives it over to Aaron. Aaron travels in towards the paint, shoots, and scores! I need a drink. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 26-19 is the score. Panthers looking for any traction they can get against the Eagles. Here comes Matt, hits that paint, shoots that one up. Not able to score, but able to get a hand on that one. Battles with Ryan. Funcy scores on that secondary. Panthers now at 21-26 for the Eagles. Derek coming into the zone, looking for his options. Tries to get around Ben, not able to do so. Takes that one down to Mr. Arrington. Gets that one back out to the point. Aaron Drake chucks that one over to Ben Drake, shoots it up. Not able to score. Fonzie comes down with it. Here comes Drew. Drew tries to get around Arrington, but not able to do so. Here comes Ben, hits that free throw line, chucks that one down to Fonzie, goes out of bounds off of Fonzie's fingertips. 3:17 on the clock, 26-21. We have a substitution here. Nick coming in, and it looks like Ben Drake's going to take a little bit of rest on the bench. Gather his wits, catch his breath. Excuse me. Here comes Derek across that half-court line for the Eagles. Takes his time, throws that one off to the left side to Arrington. Gets that one down. Turning, shooting is Ryan. Hits that left side of the rim. Comes down to Matt Hones. Coming out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line. 3:01. 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. Going up, shooting. Blocked away by Ryan. Ben able to gain control, giving this one over to Drew. Coming down towards that baseline. Stopping. Giving this one back out that side. Chucks that one down inside the paint. Not able to make that one in. Goes off the shelf and into the hands of Aaron Drake. Coming out of his own zone. Throws that one ahead to Derek. Bounces that one back down and in. Ryan not able to sink the easy under the bucket shot. And the whistle is blown. Called 10 on a push. That'd be Ryan. We got a timeout by the Panthers. 2:39 on the clock. 26 for the Eagles and 21 for the Panthers. Very valiant effort from both teams here. Where's my drink? I need a drink. Okay, so what I mean by I can't see the score, I can see some of the scoreboard, but not all of it. All right, now that's clarified. Back to Gabe's analysis. I don't know. Score more than the other team, you'll win. That's my analysis. That's how the other team's gonna win. That's how the winning team's gonna win, is by scoring more than the other team. 100% guarantee that. I'll put money on that. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat. So I'm not a betting man. I'm not allowed to bet. It's against the rules, I guess. I don't know. I'm losing my voice. I'm not going to be ready for that JV game. Ben here to check this one in. Matt with control for the Panthers, coming out of his own zone. Pressured up by Arrington, able to get inside that three-point line, hits the paint, gets that one down to Funcy. Funcy bobbles it, able to gain control, covers it, and gets called out of bounds. Nick to chuck this one into Derek, bringing this one out of his own zone. His half-court line. Looks to make some magic happen, gives that off to the left side to Aaron, over to Nate. Nate down on the three-point line, shoots it up for 2. 2:14 on the clock and running. Sorry, my tongue is really hurting. Here comes Matt down. Hits that three line, swatted away by Nate. With control is Arrington. Not Arrington, but Aaron. Giving that one down to Derek. Derek chucks that one down underneath the hoop. Not able to make the shot was Nate. Secondary shot made by Aaron, controlled by Funcy. 21-28 in favor of the Eagles. 1:47 on the clock. Tries to get around, able to do so. Arrington 6 onto him, though. Drew takes his fancy footwork to town. Looking to do the tango. Matt trying to deke out Nate. Matt loses his dribble. It goes over to Derek. Derek takes this one away for the Eagles, taking it down with hot speed. Try to throw that one up. Eats the curry and goes home. Looks like it's going to be a 30-21 game. Panthers down by 9. Here comes Matt with the dribble. 1:20 on the clock. Here comes Matt. Chucks that one down low. Hits Sean. Sean shoots that one up. Not able to make that one in. Goes off the hands of Jacob for the Eagles and goes over to Drew. Drew has control. Swatted away by Aaron. Aaron kept that one in, but they blow the whistle. Ryan coming on and Nate going off for the Eagles. Out of bounds right there, and Ben's going to chuck this one in for the Panthers. 1:08 on the clock remaining in the second quarter. 30 to 28 is the score. Gets that one down to Drew. Called that one a little bit. Funty bobbles. That one goes over to Aaron. Aaron Drake coming out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line. Hits the three-point line. Gets down into the paint. Hands that one off to Derek. Shoots up. Not able to score, but it was just clobbered by Matt. Matt called for the block. It's going to be 2 shots for Derek. Let's see what he can do with it. And Subway sandwich of the game right there. Not sponsored. We're not allowed to be sponsored. We need a run sandwich shop. Able to hit the first one. See what he can do with the second. It's 31 to 21 right now. Panthers trailing. It's 2 for 2 on that series. 21-32 now. 51.7 seconds on the clock. Here comes Matt out of his own zone. Enters the zone, eyed up by Ryan. Able to take this one in towards that left wing. Able to get inside the paint. Shoots that one up. Not able to score off that, though. Goes down to the hands of Sean. Gets that one out to Drew. Drew Brink takes it down towards the baseline. Shoots that one up. Not able to make that one in. Goes off the hands of Funty. Able to gain control after bobbling it around. Goes up for the shot. Able to hit it up and scores! I need wind! Here comes Derek out of his own zone for the Eagles. 24 seconds remaining. Here comes Derek looking over to the right side to Aaron. Aaron eyed up by Sean. Tries to take this one in. Hits that inside corner. Gets that one out to Ryan. Takes that one out to the left wing. It goes down to Nate. Nate bringing this one out. Gives that one over to Derek on the left wing. Takes his time with it. Towards the point he goes. Able to hit the point. Gets that one down towards the right side. Aaron Drake has control over to Derek. Derek looks for the shot. Called for the travel. 1.27 seconds on the clock if they're going to reset the time. But it looks like we're just going to let that one go. And that's the end of the second quarter. 32 to 21 is the score. Panthers are trailing the Eagles. All right, we're back at the action. Looks like they're giving this one over to Aaron. Aaron taking this one out and around town, gives that one down low to Derek. Derek outside that right wing, swatted away by Ben for the Panthers, going off of White, and it's going to be a blue ball out of bounds. 7:48 on the clock. 32-21 is the score. Panthers trailing the Eagles. Derek having this one inbounds. Looks for his option, gives this one over to Nate Arrington. Arrington going for the paint, able to get it. Hitting that one up, hits its front lip with a basket and comes down. It looks like it's going to be Sean giving this one over to Drew for the Panthers, bringing this one out of the zone. Hits that three-point line, shoots that one up, and able to hit the backboard. Comes down off of Funty, goes off of Ben Drake, off to number 10. Ryan giving this one off to Derek. Derek bringing this one down, loses control, goes out of bounds. It's going to be blue ball going off of Ben for the Panthers. 7:25 on the clock. Ryan chucks this one out top. Looks like Nate's going to give this one right back down in. Ryan bobbling this one around, goes off of Matt, giving this one over to Aaron. Aaron Drake coming down fast and able to make that one 2-more pointer. Making a 2-more pointer? That's a word. That's English probably. I don't know. What is English? 7:25 on the clock. It is standing still. Someone want to get the time rolling? Out of bounds. Panthers at 23. The Eagles at 34. Taken away by Nate Arrington, giving this one over to Aaron Drake, bringing this one down across half court. Derek has it, soft shoots, not able to score, hits the shelf, comes back out to Matt, controlling. Gives this one over to Drew, bringing this one out of the zone. Able to take this one down, goes off of the hands of Nate Arrington and bobbling with. And call Drew with a hold. It's coming out, Eagles ball. Inbound from Ryan over to Derek. 7:03 on the clock. Oh, my tongue is not happy. Giving this Ben there to push him. Try to cause a little havoc out at the point. Traveling down goes Derek. Shooting this one up. Not able to make that one in. Hits the front lip of the basket and comes down to the hands of Funty. Gives this one over to Ben to take this one out for the Panthers. 6:42 on the clock. And here comes Drew coming down that left wing. He hits that three-point line with speed. Gives that one over to Funty. Hands that off to Matt with a three-point shot at the point. Able to hit the rim, coming down with it. Hits the front left of the rim. Aaron Drake has possession. Goes down and hits that crease. Able to bounce that one in and goes out of bounds. Untouched. It's going to be white ball coming out. 6:21 on the clock. 34 for the Eagles. And 23 for the Panthers. Drew bringing this one out of his own zone. Takes his time with it. Outside the three-point line, shoots that one up, hits the rim, goes down with it! 3 points! 6:05 on the clock and ticking. Derek bouncing this one into Aaron Drake. 34-25 is the score. Panthers are gaining a little bit of traction. Hits that block, throws that one up, shoots that one in for 2. Panthers still get a 1 point out of those 2 buckets. 5:50 on the clock. Eagles with a very quick answer to the Panthers question. Approaches that three-point line. Nate pushes him, gets that one down over to Funty. Bobbling that one over to Matt. Matt outside that three-point line down at the right corner. Chucks that one out top for the wing to Drew. Drew looking to take this one down himself. Dances with it, hits the free throw line, shoots that one up, hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Aaron Drake. Coming out for the Eagles. Gets that one down to Ryan with a shot, not able to hit the backboard. It goes down to Funty. Funty has it now, taking his time. Gets that one over to Drew. My nose itches. Drew taking this one out the right wing for the Panthers. See what he does with it. Takes his time at the wing. Looking to take this one downtown. Charlie Brown going inside the three-point line. Able to just get that pass off to Funty. Called for the travel, though. It's coming out. Eagles ball. Here comes Derek, taking his time, pressured up by Ben. Hits that half-court line, giving that one over to Aaron. Aaron Drake down to his brother Ben. Ben Drake looking for an option. Throws that one up instead, shoots, scores! And that makes it 38. So hang on a second. 25. Here comes Matt coming out of his own zone with 4:40 on the clock. See what he does with it. I think he's got a little magic in his footstep. He's got those magic Mike fingers. Hands that one over to Drew on the right side. Gets down towards that baseline. Gives that one over to Funty. Funty shoots, hits the backboard, comes down to Aaron Drake coming out of his own zone, carrying it. Hits that half-court line, hits the three-point line, hits it inside the paint, shoots that one up. Bobbles around and goes down. Not in, though. Here comes Matt coming out the other way. Hits that three-point line on the left side, hits the backboard. Comes down with it to Sean. Sean shooting that one up. What's the call? Gonna call Ryan on a block. 2 shots for Sean. Not able to make the first, but maybe he will the second. Hits the shelf and comes down. Looks like it's going to be fair ball. Ben Drake able to gain possession, giving that one over to Derek, and it's going to be a timeout. Looks like Ryan might have taken a shot to the back of the head. Concussion protocol. I'd advise coming out. I had a little bit of an experience like that last night. It's not fun. Got a little bit of a headache. Best to just sit it out, feel it out, and probably wait the rest of the game out. Whenever you get a concussion, it's not fun right off the bat. Right off the bat, the headache will probably go away if it's not too bad. But you got so much adrenaline rushing through you, you never know if it's really gone. Ben Drake down on the right wing, travels that baseline. You're going to be called for a block is Sean. 3:57 on the clock. 38 for the Eagles and 25 for the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. I am not. Nick checking this one in. Goes past to Aaron. Not able to make that one in. Matt bringing this one out for the Panthers. Not able to get around Nate Arrington, diving for it. Matt keeps it alive, buys his team a little time to get back, but Aaron comes down with speed, hands that one off. Shot goes up off of Nate Arrington and suckered away by Drew. 30-33 on the clock. Coming out of his own zone is Matt. Matt chucks that one over to Drew on the right corner, takes it up towards the wing, hits inside the three-point line, gets it outside. Matt with a three-point free throw shot. Fonzie able to get in control, shooting that one up, hits the rim, comes out, and it looks like Ben Drake coming out of his own zone over to Derek. Derek inside the paint, shoots that one up, hits the rim, comes down, gaining control of that, bobbles that one out of bounds. Nick off to Drew. Drew taking this one down for the Panthers. He's all alone. Ben gets back and blocks it away, and the whistle is blown. And call Ben Drake with the push. 3:01 on the clock, 38-25, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me scooch over a little bit. Yep, 25. Panthers got 25. I'm good. Got Sean and Funty in the lanes, as well as Ben Drake and Nicholas for the Eagles. Down low under the bucket. The Eagles call a timeout after that first shot going in. 30-second timeout for the Eagles. 38-26 is the score. I need sleep. That'd be very much nice. Looks like the Panthers are able to get a little lead room at the end of that first quarter, or maybe it was the second. This game's just one big blur to me. I don't go by quarters. I go by dollars, okay? And I don't have any of those either. So I think the Panthers and the Eagles are probably the two most even teams. You can't really pick out one dominant player for each team. If you take away one person from each team, they both have the same structure. Nothing really changes. They have depth. That's what's important in a team. We have a substitution for the Eagles. Nicholas coming out of the play, and it looks like Ryan's going to come back in after a little bit of a headache. He's ready to rock and roll. 3:01 on the clock. It looks like Drew's going to have another shot. Last and final out of the two. Chucks that rock up and in. Sinks like a brick to the bottom of the ocean after going in. Here comes Derek out of his own zone. Takes his time. Gives that one over to Nate Arrington, down to low to Ben Drake. Pressured by two Panther. Takes that one out and around. Derek with possession at the point. Gives that one over to Nate Arrington. Travels in. Hits the paint. Shoots it up. Hits the bottom of the backboard. In the hands of Drew it goes. Excuse me. Here comes Drew out. Hits that half-court line. Chucks that one off to the left side. In the corner is Matt with the three-point shot. Hits the rim. Comes down to Funty. Funty with the secondary. Scores! Coming down is Derek, crossing the half-court line, 2:25 on the clock. He stops, gives that one off to Ryan. Ryan at the three-point shot. Hits the rim, comes down to the hands of Drew. Drew handles that one for the Panthers, coming out of his own zone, slow and steady. Hits that half-court line, approaching that three-point line, gives it over to Matt with the ones, trying to get that one up, travels that baseline, hands that one off to Sean. Sean bobbling that one. Ryan has control for the Eagles. Takes this one down nice and slow, 2:03 on the clock, and it looks like it goes over to Aaron Drake, taking this one down. Hands that one flying over to Derek with a three-point shot. Hits the rim. It goes off Arrington's hands. Arrington with a shot, not able to make that one in. Funty gains control over to Drew. It goes. Hits that half-court line, traveling into his own, or the attacking zone. Gets that one over to Matt with a travels down, shoots that one up, hits that one in for two. 31-38 is the score. 1:35 on the third quarter. Here comes Derek looking for an answer. Panthers coming out with fire after that timeout. Here comes Derek looking for his options. Chucks that one down to Ben Drake. Ben Drake steps inside that three-point line, steps out of bounds but not called. Gives that one over to Ryan, giving that one down to Nate. Nathaniel Arrington with a shot. Hits the rim, comes down, trying to get his own rebound, not able to do so. Bobble between the legs of Aaron Drake, comes down and shoots that one across the bow. Sean able to gain control. Called for the travel. Ryan going to inbound this one for the Eagles. 1:05 on the clock. 38-31 is the score. Panthers are only down by 7. They're trying to make a little bit of traction, see what they can catch. Here gets that one cross court down to Nate. Bobbles out one. Sean has it now for the Panthers. Hands out one over to Drew on the far side. Takes this one down with fire. Hits that three-point line, gets inside the paint, shoots that one up, not able to hit that one in, and taken away by Ben Drake, goes off the hands over to Sean. Sean bobbling that one, able to gain control outside that three-point line. Takes his time with it, swatted away by Aaron Drake, takes this one away. Gets this one past Matt. 3-on-1 it goes. Shoots that one up for the layup, not able to hit that one in, and hits the lip of the front lip of the basket, and the whistle is blown. They're going to call Ben on a push. Nathaniel Arrington able to take a few shots for the Eagles. See what he can do with these two shots. Hits a shelf on the first. Let's see what he can do on the second. Let's see if it's a moneymaker. We got a substitution. Nicholas coming into the fray. Looks like Aaron Drake's going to take the bench. Shot going up, hits the rim, and goes in. Mr. 23 taking that one to town. Time is frozen at 38.1 seconds, not starting up. 39-31 is the score. Panthers are down by 8. Matt catching a little break, time starting back up. He's hit one over to Drew, back over to Matt on the right wing. Takes his one down towards the crease. Able to get that one loose. Swatted away. Nate Arrington getting this one down to Derek. Derek with an easy peasy layup. Able to squeeze that one out. 21 seconds counting and running. Here comes Drew. Drew across that half-court line, 50 seconds remaining in this third quarter. 41 for the Eagles and 31 for the Panthers. 10 points separate these two teams. The shot goes up by Drew, hits the rim, right side of the rim, comes down. Ben Drake giving this one off to Derek. Derek with seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Hits the side of the backboard and goes down. 41-31 is a score. Panthers only down by 10. Easy to come back with. We'll be right back. But not for you live folks. You live folks get a nice long session to hang out with me, because I can't do anything. We don't have any commercials to roll. I mean, no one cared enough to pay us to roll commercials. So yeah, I'm gonna just make up my own product. Do you ever feel lonely at night? You just wonder, why don't I have any friends? Well, now you can with Balloon Buddy. All you could ever want from a balloon and a buddy wrapped up into one. You ever love popping balloons as a kid? I bet you have. I didn't. I wasn't normal. I was not loved as a child. I need to charge this camera. I'm going to scoot over a little bit. Is this close enough? All right, we're good. I'm not sure if we have a scoreboard or not, but if we do, great. If we don't, I'm just going to keep you updated. Got an inbound to start off this fourth quarter, giving this one into Drew. Drew taking this one to town. Let's see what he can do with it. It looks like he's looking for checking off stuff on his grocery list. Gets that one over to Matt, chucks that one up, and it sinks it down like the Titanic. Look at him go. He's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Here comes Derek, trying to take this one into town, not able to do so. Panthers box him out well nicely. A little bit of a trip there from Drew on Ben Drake. Takes a little bit of a dive. Not a dive, but, takes a little bit of a tumble. I did not mean to call it a dive. Got some nice sweat on the floor. I don't know if you can see that in HD perfection. Not on the live stream. We only have that at like 360 or something small like that. Just take off your shirt. Just wipe it up with your shirt. All right, we got a hero. We got Ryan. Ryan's looking to take action. So, you guys want to hear a joke? So a man walks into a bar and says, "Ouch." Ha ha ha! You loved that one, didn't you? All right, here's another one. All right, I'm out of jokes. That was all the comedy I know. Some nice, high-quality paper towels. Hello, Ben. Look at him go. Oh, look at that perfection. Oh, such finesse. Oh, he's using his right foot. Oh, look at him go. The ref's job is never done. If this fails, he can always be a janitor. Look at him. That was perfection. Look at it. Look at the finesse in his foot wipe. Never seen such a thing before. Mainly because I don't watch people wipe up floors. Derek has the inbound, gives that one over to Ben Drake on the right side. Takes his time, tucks that one up to the point. Here's Derek over back to Ben Drake. Takes that one down to Jacob, looking to take this one in. Matt takes this one away, and they're going to call the whistle. They're going to call Ben Drake on the push. Looks like we're going to have a blue ball in the red zone. 7:25 on the clock, 33-41 is the score. Panthers are trailing. How do you help it whenever your tongue has a cut on it, and every time you talk, your tongue hits your lock? 7:20 on the clock. Gives that one over to Drew. Drew outside that three-point line. Shoots that one up. Hits the rim. Comes down to Funty. Gets a hand on that was Ben Drake. Sean giving that one back out to Drew. Drew looking to take this one to the point. Able to get that one out to Matt. Matt taking this one into the zone. Shoots and scores. They call Derek on the hold. It's going to be down low. No 2 points on that one as it was shot after the whistle. Arrington coming onto the fray. Looks like Jacob's going to take a little ride on the bench. Be shorter. Okay. Inbound by Drew. Gets this one into Sean. Sean with a shot. Not able to score on that one. Gets that one down to Funty. Funty turns with it. Hands that one off to Ben. Ben with the shot. Short. Goes off of White, and it's going to be out of bounds. I'm going to call that one off of Ben Drake. My bad. I don't know. I just kind of stopped thinking ahead. Hits the feet of Funty. Goes out of bounds. I'm going to call that one going off Ben Drake as well. Oh, look at him go. He has the force, and I don't know. Drew checking this one in once more. Gets that one over to Ben. Ben looking to hand this one back over to Drew. Drew outside that three-point line. Travels in. Able to get that one up to Funty. Funty turns, shoots. Scores! Panthers now at a 35, and the Eagles at a 41. Let's see if they're gaining traction with this. Let's see if they can build on top of this momentum they got going here. Derek coming down for the Eagles. Gets that over to Ben Drake. Inside that three-point line. Travels down. Hits that baseline. Pushes down Matt. No call either way. Ryan with a shot, able to sink that one. Not able to take that one in. Bounces around like a ping pong ball on a ping pong ball challenge. I don't know. Hands that one off to Drew. Drew outside that three-point line. Travels around on the right wing. Gets that one down into the right corner. Matt with a shot, able to hit that one up now. And sinks that one like it's cookies and cream. Look at him go. 38-41. 6:15 on the clock. Here comes Derek across that half-court line. He's looking for fire. He shoots it for three. Hits the backboard. Hits a shove. Comes down. It goes off the hand of Ben Drake into the hands of Funty. Coming out of his own zone is Matt. Coming with some very nice composed self. Takes his time, able to get around. Not called for the double dribble. Gets that one over to Sean. Sean outside to Drew. Drew with a shot. Takes that one down. Look at another three. Man. Scoreboard is showing a 40-41 game. We're at a timeout for the Eagles. Look at them go. 5:42 on the clock. Whoo! I'm loving it. Panthers have all the momentum. The Eagles just got to find something they can do to stop that. Man, whenever you play this game takes a lot of confidence to play. You can't go into this game being half sure that you can do it. You got to be full certainty. Hey, look at him go. Oh, you got down. You got to have full confidence in yourself. You got to make your shots 100% thinking they're going to go, and you can't have a second thought about it. The team with the most assurance will win. And the team with the most amount of points will win. I guarantee you that. I told you I'd eat my hat if I'm wrong, and so far I'm not. Here we go. We're coming back into the action, Jackson. Let's see if the Panthers can keep up this momentum. 5:42 on the clock. 1 point separates these two teams if that scoreboard is correct. My mouth is sore as a chimpanzee on steroids. I don't know. Here, Ryan chucking this one into Derek, taking that one off to the left side. Looks like Aaron's getting this one back out to Derek at the three-point line. Stop, shoots. Not able to hit it. Hits the front lip of the bucket. Comes down to Ben's hands. Coming out of his own zone is Matt with control. Hits that half-court line. 5:30 on the clock. The crowd is as alive as a Thriller video. Looks like Ben's directing a little bit of traffic, making some havoc wreath down in the Eagles' territory. Hits the baseline, shoots that one up, swatted away by Ryan. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball. Shot from Matt. Inbounding this one's going to be Matt Hones. It's 5:17 on the clock. 1 point difference. Let's see if the Panthers can take the lead. Takes this one out to Drew. Drew with a three-point shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes off the hands of Sean, going out of bounds. They're going to call that one going off of Ben Drake. Drew looks to take this one over to Matt. Matt taking this one inside the three-point line. Takes it back out. Gives it over to Drew. Drew looking not to hit that bucket, but takes it in towards the paint. We're going to call a travel on Drew. What? 5:05 on the clock. 1 point difference. 40-41 is the score. Eagles are still leading the Panthers. Derek giving this one off to Aaron Drake out outside the three-point line. Starts to take this one in. Able to get this one passed him down. A block is going to be called on Drew. 4:55 on the clock. Panthers still are down by 1 to the Eagles. Hey, look. It's like perfect. It's like it was fate, like it was destiny. Okay, never mind. He goes back out to the half-court line, over to Aaron. Aaron taking this one down to Ben Drake. Ben Drake down inside the crease. Blocked away by Matt Hones. Oh, man. Never seen anything like that. I thought that was clean. Oh, man. 4:50 on the clock. Ben Drake with 2 shots. It's that front lip on the first, dead silent. Man, don't want to break that. Not able to make the first, comes down with it, Funty. Gonna call Nate Arrington on the foul, reaching over. Trying to get that stranglehold. I don't know. Kill him in his sleep? Probably. All right, here comes Drew coming out of his own zone for the Panthers. 4:46 on the clock. 1 point difference still. Panthers trailing the Eagles. Gets that off to Matt. Matt taking this one out towards the point. Eyed up by Ryan. Taking that one down. Ryan swats that one away. Coming away with it is Nate Arrington, but recovered by Matt. Giving this one up to Drew. Drew takes this one down for the Panthers. He gives that one over to Sean. Sean bobbling that one. Goes down. Blue ball coming out. Nate gets it. But it's called a travel. Man. I don't know how to feel about this game. 4:28 on the clock. It's a great one. That's how I feel about it. It's going to be out of bounds. Panther ball coming off the right side in the Eagles zone. Nate Arrington can't believe it. Gives this one into Ben. Ben for the Panthers. Gets that one down the baseline to Funty. Funty giving this one out top of the zone. Drew with a shot. Scores! That's the lead right there. Coming into the pocket of the Panthers. 4:17 on the clock. 43-41 is the score. I'm losing my voice. Shot goes up by Derek. Not able to answer the Panthers' question. The question is yes, and it's coming out Panther ball. Gets that one around Aaron Drake. Look out, his ankles might be down there. Here comes Drew looking to get this one down the baseline. Fonzie hands that one off to Matt. Bobbles that one around. Goes out of bounds off of Aaron Ryan. Aaron Ryan, the punch-out character. He's tying his shoe. He's tying his shoe. Is he done? He did it. All right. Matt has it now, trying to get inbound this one over to Drew. Drew outside that three-point line shoots. Not able to score off that one. We might have found Drew's hidden talent. Ben Drake keeps this one alive. Over to Aaron it goes. Coming down with speed. Hits that paint. Tries to get that one up. Not able to do so. Looks like Arrington shoots. Scores. Ties this game up at 43 apiece. 3:40 on the clock. Whip. Okay. Oh, I got a burp. Oh, this is very violent for me. Drew pressured up by Nate Arrington, tries to take it down inside the three-point line, looking for a handoff. They're able to get that one down to Sean, but bobbled away by the blue team. Whistle is blown. Foul is called off of Aaron. Gonna get a 1-and-1 down low because of how many fouls. I need to do more research. Okay, never mind. We're gonna get that one to Drew, giving this one into Matt. Matt taking this one around town, takes his time. Gets that one over to Drew. Drew down the line, hits the line on the shot, would not have counted for three. Shot goes up and in. They're going to call the bucket? Question mark. Foul is called on the arm. 2 points is good. Let's see if he can make it 3. Oh, man, we got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. We got one shot for Funty. See what he can do. Not able to hit it. Hits the shelf. Comes down to Arrington. Coming out of his own zone is Aaron. Aaron down the left side. Shoots that one up. Not able to make that one in. Foul is called. Push. 1-on-1 down low for the Eagles. Going to call Ben for the Panthers on the push. We got Pye on the clock. 3.14. Not 3.14, but 3 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Aaron Drake with the shots. 45-43. Panthers leading. Shot goes up. Hits the shelf. Comes down. Funty had an early lead, giving Aaron a second try. Able to make the first, he's going to get a second. Rule of 1-and-1, if you make the first, you get a second. Funty leaving the crease too early, he was called for it, and that gave him a second try at the first shot. Not sure how that would look on a score sheet. He's able to make the second, tying it up 45-45. 3 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. Drew coming out of his own zone, hits the half-court line, looking for his options, takes his time at the point, gets that up to the left side to Matt Hones. Bobbles it a little bit, but keeps control with it. Trying to get down that baseline. Not able to finesse his way down and in. It's going to be stepping out of bounds. It's going to be a blue ball down in their own zone with just under 3 minutes remaining. Here comes Aaron Drake. 2:55 on the clock, able to swat away. Sean keeps control for the Panthers, gives that one back to Matt. Matt takes his time with it. Able to hit that half-court line. Drew shoots, not able to score. Gets his rebound though, goes up. Able to get this one away. Outside that three-point line, travels back in. .2:35 on the clock. It's a 45-45 game. Nate Arrington called for the push. We're at a 1-and-1. 1-and-1. Makes the first, he gets a second attempt. If not, play on. Shot goes up. Hits the shelf, comes back down. Ben Drake able to gain control for the Eagles, coming out to Aaron Drake. Hits that half-court line. Ben up there to try to block it away. It causes a little havoc. Ryan, whistle's blown. Ryan down on the ground playing that one. They call it travel? Oh, it's a timeout. We got a timeout for the Panthers. What do I do? It's a 45-45 game. We'll be right back. All right, now for the live stuff. I don't know. Teams are even. I called it with saying that I wouldn't count either of these teams out. I still stand by that. The fat lady isn't singing yet. I don't even hear anyone singing yet. Apart from that, that war cry from both teams. Coming back out into the fray. Got a blue ball at half court. 2:24 on the clock. 45-45 is the score. Next team to score will have an tremendous amounts of backing from the crowd. A lot of momentum going. Looks like Derek has it out towards that half court. Gets that one down to Ben Drake. Ben Drake inside that three-point line. Travels on the baseline. Tries to shoot this one up. Not able to make that one in. Not walking away with this one for the Panthers. It's that half court line. 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this game. Not able to send that one into Aaron Drake. Takes that one away. Keeps that one alive, but goes out of bounds. Panthers ball down low in the Eagles territory. Just under 2 minutes. The time is 1:59 on the clock. 45-45 is still the score. Tied up. Drew giving this one into Matt. Matt outside that three-point line looking to chuck the rock in, but hands this one off to Drew instead. Drew taking his time. Stops, gives that one off. Intercepted by Ryan. Coming the other way. Gives that one to Derek. Derek with a free two-pointer. Able to sink that one down, and that'll be a 2-point lead for the Eagles. 47-45 with just... Hang on. Let me get my voice back. 1:35 on the clock and counting. Over to Drew. It goes from Matt. Takes this one out and around town. Gives that one back to Matt. Matt with a shot. Hits the rim. Comes down. Off to Drew. Drew takes this one down. Shoots that one up. Not able to score. Funty has it with the secondary. Scores! 47 all. 1:19 on the clock. We got one shot for Funty. Pushing foul on the Eagles. I missed the number. I'm sorry. 1:19 on the clock. 47-47. This can put the team in the lead. Not able to make that one in. Drake goes off the hands of Ben Drake over to Sean. Sean turns, shoots. Caught for the travel. What? 1:15 on the clock. 47 is the score for both teams. Inbound from Ryan goes over to Derek. Derek bringing this one out. It's that half-court line. Chucks that one over to Nate Arrington. Takes that one inside the three-point line. Hands that one off to Ryan. Go over to Derek. It goes at the point. Takes his time. Chucks that one over to the left side. Aaron Drake takes it down into the zone. Gets it off to Ryan. Over to Derek with a shot. Hits a three-pointer. Look at him go. Under a minute and ticking. 50-47. Panthers are down by 3. Let's see what they can do. Drew has it. Outside that three-point line. Takes that one down in towards the baseline. Hands that one off. Ben traveling after that one. Gets that one over to Matt. Matt outside that three-point line. Takes that one in. Hands that one off to Drew. Drew with a shot. Scores! But does not count. I missed the call that the ref made, but it's going to be blue ball coming out. 38.7 seconds on the clock. Derek has it, goes it down to Ben Drake. Drake looking to waste some time, gives that one back out to Derek. Derek taking this one out and around town, takes it off to the left side. Aaron Drake taking this one down that left wing, stops at the block, gets that one out top. Hits the line, is not caught out of bounds, still going with it. It's somehow staying in bounds. Not called for the over and back, going off of blue. Here comes Derek coming down, 15 seconds remaining. Derek giving this one over to Aaron Drake, taking this one down the left wing, chucks that one down and across. It's going to be out of bounds. They're called Funty with a push. 9.2 seconds on the clock. 3-point difference. Got a 1-and-1 down below in the bucket. Aaron Drake, the shooter. The first, able to make that one. Score is now 51-47. Panthers down by 4. Shooting that one up, able to make the secondary. And that puts them into a 5-point lead. 9.2 seconds. Drew coming out with it. Hard, half pass, block. Shot goes up, his backboard comes down, 3 seconds remaining. Shot goes up, not able to make that one in. Sean following that one. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the ball game. 47-52. Panthers are defeated by the Eagles. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. What? Cool. I don't know. Alright, so basically we got senior night. What's that? I'd hurry up and fix this before they do the senior night thing. I don't know, the video just cut out. I don't know what to do. Hang on, give me a second. I don't know why it cut out. I don't know, the camera just stopped working. I don't know what to do with it. Will that work? Did that do a thing? I don't think it's doing a thing. You guys see it doing a thing? I don't see it doing a thing. Is it doing a thing now? It's doing a thing? I have the really low quality web camera on, but hello? Is that really the quality of the other camera? Alright, whatever. That works. I'll leave this in like the bottom corner or whatever, I don't know. It's not the game, so whatever. Alright. Let's see what happens. Josh shoots. He doesn't make it in. He's still going for it. He's taking his route. He's looking to make some milk and cookies. Sticking it out half court. All right, I'm just having too much fun now. Here's Joshua. He's eyeing it up. He's doing a thing. He can see him twice. All right, we're ready to go. We ready to go? Josh shoots. Scores. Look at him go. We're lining people up for senior night. Let's see what happens. I think we only have one senior on the basketball team.
All right, we're going to take a few minutes and recognize our seniors tonight. We have 2 seniors on the team. So if I could have your attention for 1 second. Come on up here, guys. You're the main attraction. Yeah, think about this for a minute. All right, we have Luke Good and Matt Hone, who are both seniors this year. Unfortunately, Luke had he tore his ACL in flag football season, so he wasn't actually able to participate in the games this year. But he's been faithful at keeping scorebook, which is a great relief for me that I don't have to think about a scorekeeper. So he's done a great job with that. Luke's played basketball for how many seasons? 3 seasons. All right. His parents are Ryan Major Good, so if I could have them come up. You can go ahead and walk downstairs. And Luke's plan is, after finishing school, is to work with his dad initially, and then beyond that, we'll see what the Lord has for him. But his parents should be proud of him from everything that I've seen. You want to say anything, Luke? Not really? Does his parents want to say anything? All right, good. You can step off to the side there if you don't mind. You have a little gift for Luke. Okay. All right, our second senior again is Matt Hone. I believe this is his 3rd season playing basketball with us anyway as the Panthers. And we appreciate Matt, and this is his last year. He's got a few games left. And I believe he's going to go into engineering potentially when he finishes his schooling, and that's what he's looking forward to. I remember looking back on the papers with Matt's parents. I think his mom's here, but his dad is not here tonight. Okay. Congratulations, Mrs. Hone. All right. All right. Do you have anything you'd like to add, Matt? Not really. You just ready to go home and rest?
I'd like to thank Sean for everything he's done for me.
Did he pay you to say that? Well, congratulations. And if you guys don't finish your school year, you have to give us whatever's in those bags back, all right? So how about one more hand for these 2 seniors? Great young men. Going to do good things. Thank you, guys. You can have the balloons if you'd like.
I'll take the balloons. Can I have the balloons? I'll take them. All right, that concludes the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. I don't even know if we're still live. Are we still live? If you're watching this, hello. Yeah, that concludes the live stream.
Drake wants to be a senior still, or senior citizen maybe.
All right, well, that's gonna be it. All right. Hey, look, behind the scenes stuff. Whoa! All right, I'm done. All right, yeah. Look at this mess. Okay, hang on. If you want to see all the wires that I have up here, just take a look at that. I have too much going on up here. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. How do I end this? I'm still trying to. I'm a noob. Give me a second. All right, let's just. I don't know. You want to see highlight reels? All right, we'll show highlight reels, I guess. I don't know.